on you after you crushing enemies in dark fight. Yeah, that's what I do. I've been through walling and walks and never gonna stop. Gonna make them bodies drop. I'm in a different lane.
What's up, everybody? It's your Jane back with another video. Now, remember my dog you used to see in some of my videos? Yeah, that dog, now he's all freaking bones. He's dead. Yeah, now he's gonna be on my shoulder like a parrot. Ha 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 ha. He wants some crackers. Probably want a cracker? Probably want a cracker? Yeah, he's gonna be saying that. And, you know me? Yeah, I'm the ruler of the underworld now. Ha, eat it. Okay, I'm not gonna, no. Frick that mask, bro. I ain't wearing that. I need my hat too. It's Halloween season, guys. Fire should get a little bit spooky up in this bit. And you know some spooky Skylander enemies that are, rummage around the world of Skylanders. Those are the one and only spiders. Oh wait, no, we did those. Yeah, spell punks. No, we ranked those too. Oh yeah, trolls. Trolls. Yeah, they're also kind of scary enemies that, have really big noses, and that's pretty much it. Scary about them. So let's just rank them because I don't have any Skylanders enemy that are scary left to rank. So yeah. Alright, so we got 32 different trolls on this list, and I do want to mention that my dog actually isn't dead. If that wasn't completely obvious, just a joke to clear the air. This is a prop. If that wasn't obvious either. Man, I don't want to get any controversy, okay? Let's just get to the number 32nd spot on our ranking of almost maybe all the trolls. I don't know if all the trolls are on this list. I probably forgot a couple. Okay, I'm human. Okay, so at the number 32nd spot, we got the Metal Mage. Now, who is the Metal Mage? Well, it's just a troll that appears in only one level, and does nothing. Yeah, I mean, it protects enemies, and that's all it does. It doesn't fight for itself. It doesn't have all these cool mystical attacks that you think its design would have. No, it's just a mage. What does it have to do with metal? I don't know, but it's a mage. It's completely useless, and man, so many thoughts in my mind when it comes to this thing. So, at the number 31st spot, I hope you guys don't mind the dog. I'm just gonna push him out of the way. If I don't want anybody to get mad, being like, oh my god, the dog is so scary. I'm not gonna watch the rest of the video. Nah, I'm just gonna push out of the way. It can rot. Okay. And the number 31st spot, we got the troll grease monkeys. The trolls that, are just your regular trolls. They're trying to survive. They're doing their own thing, and they have wrenches. Yeah, they can actually fix your cars in a jiffy. I mean, that's what they do like 100 times better than the metal mages, because metal mages, as you know, can't do crap. They're useless. But the troll grease monkeys, on the other hand, they're weak, and they got wrenches, and they're like one of the first trolls that you ever saw in Skylanders, or is it the first one? I don't know, but it's one of the first. So hey, the troll grease monkeys definitely deserve a pat on the back for being the first, or one of the first, or just a troll in general. Alright, so at the number 30th spot, why am I forgetting? We got the troll grenaders. Now this is actually a surprisingly tough spot for me, because I didn't know if the troll grease monkeys should, claim the spot, or if the troll grenaders should be here, and I think you know which one I chose. And the troll grenaders kind of edged out because the troll grenaders always have a blasted good time. Yeah, let's get a round of applause for that. Puns all the way. You get a pun, you get a pun, and you get a pun. Love me some dad jokes. Alright, so let's just talk about the troll grenaders. The troll grenaders are a bomb-wielding enemy first seen in oil spill islands. These trolls are usually perched up high on a platform or a ledge, throwing grenades at nearby Skylanders up high. Overall, troll grenaders ain't anything special. They just throw grenades. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, so at the number 29th spot, we got the Mace Magers, aka just Troll Grease Monkey 2, because I mean, they don't have, like, the Mace Magers don't have wrenches, but they attack the same, and they basically do everything the same that the Grease Monkeys do, or the Troll Grease Monkeys do, except, you know, the Mace Magers are orange and have maces. Really? That's a major change. Me with my dad jokes today. I need to calm down. Alright. But seriously, the Mace Magers aren't anything special. I guess good job for, you know, beating out the Troll Grenaders. Wow. But come on. The Mace Magers, they're not like a huge upgrade from the Grease Monkeys. They're the same name. Alright, so at the number 28th spot, we got the Grenade Generals. Now, do you remember that I preferred the Grenaders, or the Troll Grenaders, more than the Troll Grease Monkeys? Well, hey, this is kind of the same thing here. I prefer the Grenade Generals more than the Mace Magers. Really, the Grenade Generals has the same problem as the Mace Magers. The Grenade Generals are the same freaking enemy as the Troll Grenaders, but they only appear in giants, just like the Mace Magers. There's barely any difference between the Grenade Generals and the Troll Grenaders, so cool. Alright, so at the number 27th spot, we got the Troll Warriors, and they're trolls. They're basically I feel like I'm repeating myself so many times. They're basically just the Troll Grease Monkeys and the Mace Magers. They got the same attacks. They got basically the same design. And that's it. Gonna make me go insane. They're basically just the trap team version of the Troll Grease Monkeys. Jesus. Now, at the number 26 spot, we finally got a new type of troll. Wow. Freedom. And at the number 26 spot, we got the executioners.
Disappointed!
Last time I checked, I'm the one who's supposed to make the dad jokes. I'm the one around here making the puns. Push Rob, you don't know what's coming for you. Lawsuit. The executioners are just the Troll Warriors, but with, wait for it, more defense. Wow, huge difference, am I right? Barely. The executioners have eggs on their all around them, and make them, you know, a little more harder to beat. This little. Wow, such a big difference, am I right? So the number 25th spot, we got the Blaster Trolls. Now they basically do what you don't think they do. They blast stuff. Alright, done. Next spot, I'm kidding, nah. The Blaster Trolls are gun-wielding enemies. The Skylanders first meet on the oil spill islands. These trolls are quite slow on the draw. A Blaster Troll's gun glows green as it is raised. Then he aims for a long second. I don't think it's really that long, but before firing. I mean, it's a better ranged troll than most of these Skylanders. So, you know, even though they do have a disadvantage, because, you know, they had to wait to fire, like, not that long, but kind of long. it lows her down a bit, okay? Alright, so at the number 24 spot, we got the Blaster Trolls 2. I'm kidding. Man, we're getting a lot of clone trolls. I feel like not. These trolls, you know, they appear in Skylanders Giants. They attack by blasting hot rivets from their rivet guns. They attack in a fashion similar to the Blaster Trolls, of course. At close range, they set up mines. You hear me? Mines. D-riveters are often found with under trolls, most commonly the Mace Major. Okay. And then the rivets deal low damage and can be reflected by Skylanders. You know, Chomp Chomp is the example, with his shield. And AD Riveter will run away after placing a mine. Alright, so at the number 23rd spot, we got the Mark 31 Troll Tank. Now, this is what you expect from a tank, you know? It shoots stuff. It has a decent amount of damage, I would say. I think for 53 per hit if you actually, you know, get hit. But, you know, it does more damage than, I don't know, maybe like a Blaster Troll or a D-Riveter, I think. But the thing you have to do to just destroy this thing is, you know the tank thing on the Mark 31 Troll Tank, you know, I guess back. Yeah, you have to hit that sometimes, and then it will explode. And then a grease monkey, a troll grease monkey, will pop out of it, and I mean, maybe in 1 or 2 hits you'll kill it. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it's when you think of it, it's 2 enemies in 1. I mean, I think that's cool. A 2-in-1 combo. Alright, so at the number 22nd spot, we got the Ratty Rifleman. What the hell is this name? He has nothing to do with Ratty or rats. And he has, I mean, nah. Maybe Rifleman. At the same time, no, it's a cannon. It's not even a rifle. Whatever. Man, these names can be completely ridiculous. That doesn't make sense, and that's why I love Skylanders. Now, the Ratty Riflemen are troll enemies that appear on the Monstrous Isles. They are a type of troll that worship the Titans on the Monstrous Isles. They attack by firing large, slow-moving rockets from their rifles. It doesn't look like a rifle. Once the Skylander consumes the Colossal Kernel and grows Titanic, they can't do crap. They can't harm the player at all. That's it. That's alright. But the damage that they do, haha, when they do, you know, when they're in their regular form, when the Skylander is in their regular form and hasn't consumed the Colossal Kernel, they can do some decent damage when they actually attack you. That's it. Because the slow-moving rockets is slow. Really. It's slow. Alright, so on to number 21st spot, we got the skeletal catacrushers. Now, these enemies, fun fact of the day here, are actually summoned by the undead spellpunks. So that probably makes them the only troll that is actually summoned by another enemy. Okay, that's pretty cool. And really, their behavior and attack pattern is the same as your regular catacrusher, which we'll be talking about in a quick minute. So, but except that they have less health and therefore easier to defeat. But they're still got a really cool design. I haven't really mentioned that, but you know, the designs of the trolls do play a factor into how much I like them too. So yeah, but also the strength and all those under priority things and crap. But overall, you know, even though they have just a little less health than their regular counterparts, I still think they're really cool. They can still beat you up. Alright, so at the number 20th spot, this is gonna be a mind blower. We got the Lobgoblins. Now, please take into effect that there's a difference between the enemies and the villains that you actually get to play as. Now, I know you get to play as Lobgoblin, and his moveset is way better than, you know, his regular self, like his regular enemy self that you see out in the wild. But when you play as him, he's got cooler moves and all that. But when he's an enemy, all he does is throws a bomb, and eventually, you know, it'll come towards you. It's kind of like magnetism when you think of it. But you're not really like you don't have a magnet on you, but it comes towards you no matter what. And I think that's pretty cool. But that's all he does. That's just his attack pattern. Nothing more, nothing less with the Hobgoblins. That's a cool ability and all, but ain't gonna get you far. Alright, so I just wanted to change it up a bit. I put my hood on, so there you go. So at the number 19 spot, we got the catacrushers. Now I already talked about them really previously, but let's get more into depth about them. And all I really have to say about them is they're pretty solid enemies, actually. Catacrushers are a type of troll found in Skylanders Swamp Forest, and they attack by slamming their large hammers on the Skylander. I believe sometimes they, I don't know when, but sometimes I do remember they, when they slam on the ground, there's fire. Like the fire appears and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool too. I don't know if that happens all the time, but sometimes, you know, I'll give them that. Overall, the catacrushers are really solid enemy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so at the number 18 spot, we got the time catacrushers. Now, the design overall is actually pretty sick, and that's why it's mainly, you know, it beats the normal catacrushers, because I mean it is just, you know, the attack patterns, everything else of the time catacrushers are the same as your normal catacrusher, except the design. And overall, I think the design is way better than the normal catacrushers, so that's why it's mainly at the number 28 spot, because, you know, look at this thing. It's mechanic, you know, it's like a robot. What's not cool about that, bro? Alright, so at the number 27th, I'm pretty sure, we got the troll wielders. So these guys, I mean, they have blowtorches, and that's not really the thing you normally see. So that they're unique enemies for sure. That they are, I think they're decently strong. Not the strongest, but decently. And they wear welder masks and carry blowtorches, and they can burn the Skylanders, of course. That's basically it. If you can get around them, then you got their weak point, and you can absolutely demolish them. But that's about it with these guys. I really do. I can praise the design all I want, but they're not like ridiculously strong. Alright, so at the number 16 spot. Sorry that I said 17th in the last one. I'm just losing my mind. So many trolls, okay? At the number 16 spot, we got the boom bosses. Woo! Scary. I'm just trying to make you scared, okay? It's Halloween and all. Boom bosses are a type of enemy troll in Skylanders Swamp Forest that shoot out bouncing bombs at Skylanders. Yeah, hella weird. They have tan versions of themselves, using guns to shoot out explosive beach balls only in the Archean crossbow survival arenas. Yeah, we're not talking about those. They're so obscure. I mean, we did talk about the Metal Mage, but we'll just talk. Just leave the under variant of the boom bosses, you know, under wraps. We don't need to talk about that one. But the regular boom bosses themselves, they're alright. They have bouncing bombs, and that's more unique than the Metal Mage. So there you go. Alright guys, so it's a new day, new setting, and not new me. I'm still the same old Jaden, you know? Same old dirty jokes. They're also bad, and they also are just, they're not good at in the slightest. But anyways, yeah. It's currently Halloween right now, so I kind of have to edit this video quicker than normal, but I still will make it enjoyable and fun for y'all. So, at the number 15 spot,
we got the time boom bosses. Now from the screenshot you just saw, they don't look they look absolutely hideous because there's not too much footage of them or anything, so that's what you get. But the time boom bosses, they basically just behave as normal boom bosses, but they're in the Tower of Time and they have a new fresh coat of paint, also known as a new design, just like the catacrushers. So there's not too much of a difference with them, but it's still cool, otherwise. Alright, so at the number 14 spot, we got an enemy that you've probably never heard of in your life, unless you really like to go deep into that Skylanders lore and find every single nook and cranny. But, which, I guess I'm doing today, I have to find every single troll and rank them. But, yeah, the troll poachers, those are the ones that are at the number 14 spot. They appear in Griffin Park Observatory, and they're trying to make like an evil zoo or something, and trying to get eggs. I don't know. A whole weird plan that I personally wouldn't be a part of. Who the hell wants to make an evil zoo for their own entertainment? Lame. But overall, the troll poachers, their attacks, I mean, they're alright. They have like this one attack where there's like missiles that go like this motion. I don't know. They like spread out, kind of like that, and that's about it with them. I mean, they do have a pretty neat design for the most part, but that's about it. Alright, so at the number 13 spot, we got a Skylander enemy that likes to impale you with a stick. We got the shifty sticklers. Wait, at this point, I'm basically just questioning how Toys for Bob comes up with these wacky names. And they do that with the the Skylanders themselves, but they also come up with very cool and weird enemy names too. So they deserve a pat on the back for that one, am I right? But let's talk about the shifty sticklers themselves. Now, these enemies, or these trolls, like to rapidly, poke you with a stick, like like it's no one's business. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much their attack pattern. I really do like the designs. Got a nice helmet and all that. And they don't appear in too many levels, I'm pretty sure, but when they do appear, I mean, they're decent. Alright, so at the number 12 spot, we got the beastly, got the chunky, got the humongous, got the gigantic, got the Godzilla sized. Actually, no, he's not really Godzilla sized. I'm just trying to make him terrifying. We got the cannon crashers. Now, these guys, they appear with the troll poachers that we just talked about, and the cannon crashers, they have like this huge spiked ball, and they just bop, they just absolutely throw it at you. And I mean, their slowness and their very heavy body, that does weigh them down a bit, but they're still pretty strong enemies that you should be terrified of. Alright, so at the number 11 spot, we got another pun name, and we got another guy that didn't really know where to place, but he just, he gets to hang out just outside the top 10. And at the number 11 spot, we got the Meteotrologist. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. The Meteotrologists, they have rocket launchers, and I do like my rocket launchers enemies quite a bit, but these guys, they got a huge helmet, they got the rocket launcher, which looks pretty weird, but I'm not gonna lie, and it's still cool at the same time. Overall, these enemies have a blasting good time. Oh, never mind, I made that pun already. These guys are cool. Alright, so at the number 10 spot, we got the superhero, the one, the only, Wolverine. Wait, no, wait, Troverine? That's it? Oh, okay. We got the one and only Troverine. Yeah. Toys for Bob really wanted to get copyrighted over there, but they mixed the name up a bit, so they're all good. Troverine. These enemies are very unique. They have, these very sharp claws, and I guess they're usually in groups too, and they are very menacing at the same time. Like, who wants to go up to these dudes? I mean, unless you're a Skylander, but who really wants to go up to the dudes that have sharp claws that could just cut you open? Alright, so at the number 9th spot, we got a troll that is very unique, and we got the infiltrators. Now these guys can swallow clouds, which make them grow up in size, and even if they're defeated, they can still attack the Skylanders. So I find that to be very cool, because I mean, you never see that with a troll, like, and you don't really see that with an enemy where when you think you defeated them, they come back and then want to fight you again. So these trolls not only have a cool design, like I like their ponytail things, but they have a nice ability to come on with them. Alright, so at the number 8 spot, you probably expect these trolls to be in like the top 5 or something, but I think this is a decent spot for them. I don't know if this is a fan favorite or not, but we got the bruiser cruisers. Now, of course, the concept with these trolls are that there's a troll, and then the troll gets into a mechanical suit that has punching gloves and absolutely goes wild. Like, it goes like this. That's how it attacks. Like, no stopping, like absolutely pummeling the Skylander. And I like that concept. Of course, there has been some trolls that have have their own weapon, and they go inside the weapon and they attack in there. Just like the Mark 31 troll tank that we've talked about earlier. But I think this is a little bit different because it's not a tank, it's a whole goddamn mechanical suit. The end of this enemy is 2 attacks in 1 ugly suit. Perfect. And this enemy is the gun snouts. Now there's more powerful versions of this enemy when we get farther into this list, but the gun snouts overall, I'm pretty sure they appear in the troll warehouse, and of course they only have 2 attacks, I guess just shooting you and stomping, but they do have powerful attacks as well, so that boosts their placement up a bit. So at the number 6 spot, we got another troll, or I guess 2 trolls in this case, take that like a machine and use it as their own, and these are the snouts. Now, in Trap Team, this is where the snouts were as villains, but the fun fact, you also saw the snouts in SSA in Fallen Force, so that's pretty cool too, but they weren't really enemies in this case. Now, the snouts in Trap Team were enemies, and they have this giant saw that absolutely cuts upon the Skylander, slices and dices, as Chop Chop would say. And overall, the whole history around the snouts pretty cool, and the whole premise around the snouts is also neat. So the number 5th spot, we got the loose cannons. Now these guys kind of have like Iron Man kind of suits. They have like these I guess cannons around them, of course, because they're called loose cannons, and they can shoot like 4 at a time, and they're really powerful. And I think overall the designs are very awesome, but the time boost cannons take it to another level. When I liked the I like the time catacrushers more than the catacrushers. I like the time boom bosses more than the boom bosses themselves. And same situation here. I like the time boost cannons more than the boost cannons themselves. But both are very cool mechanical designs. Alright, so at the number 4th spot, we got the Troll Stomper M5. This kind of sounds like something a Skylander would use, not something a troll would use, because it sounds like the troll would be stomping on the trolls. But I don't know, it's complicated. But the Troll Stomper M5 is a way better version than the gun snouts. These the Troll Stomper M5 kind of behaves like a Chompy Bot 9000, because it shoots very rapidly, low damage, but high succussion, I'm pretty sure. But overall, these giant robots of a beast can very like give you a huge problem when there's two of them, especially like in Chaos Castle, which I think that's the only time they appear in. But yeah, they can cause some problems when there's. Alright, so as you can tell, I really like the trolls that go inside a mechanical robot thing and then control it. And Smoke Scream, I'm pretty sure Smoke Scream is no exception. Smoke Scream is also a villain, but is decently good as an enemy too, and also appears in the last level of Trap Team. So that's how Smoke Scream can give you trouble. Smoke Scream, it can like blaze you. It's pretty lit, ha ha ha, and can burn you if it's like flamethrower thing. I think it can stomp too. It's kind of like the Troll Stopper M5, but I think this one has a cooler design in general. The number first spot, we got another troll that goes inside a machine and then controls it. We got the Trolling Thunder. Now, the Trolling Thunder, they have huge rockets that are of course they're explosive, dummy, but they do pretty high damage. And I remember in one Imagineer's mission, I was going along, and I think I was playing as like a giant or something, and they were wrecking me, man. They were just, it felt like they were unstoppable, but you had to I think throw a bomb, and then I eventually took them down. But hey, as the design himself, it's way cooler than the troll and the tank, the Mark 31 troll tank thing that we talked about. It's a huge upgrade. Like, it's got a face and everything. It literally looks like a troll if it was a tank. But yeah, overall the Trolling Thunder is an absolute mad lad. Guys, so if you made it this far to the video, wow, you get all this candy. Take it. Wow, now I gotta go clean that up. But yeah, this is a very fun list to do, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sometimes I feel like I kind of contradicted myself, but at the same time, you're gonna do that. This is a hell long list, and at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a happy Halloween, and yeah, eat a lot of chocolate. Unless you are allergic to chocolate, then don't eat chocolate.